start. Hike.
Desde que te extrañe y quiera volver a empezar, pero es que en mi mente ya te quiero olvidar. Hace que te quiera, pero la realidad ya tú estás con otro y me dolió de verdad.
It is about 6:30 and I haven't vlogged since being in Brisbane, so welcome to another video of Katie Does Travel. My name is Katie. I am a solo female backpacker in her 30s, here to show that solo travel can be meaningful no matter your age. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. It really helps get my content out to other people. You can also follow my social media channels here on the screen. But anyway, I am here next to this beautiful mural. I am actually today headed to the Glass House Mountains. So I haven't really vlogged since I've been in Brisbane. I've been here a couple days now, but the weather's been crap and I've just really been running errands and doing some work. So today I'm headed to the mountains because the weather should hopefully clear up a bit. Like I said, it is pretty early. I woke up at 5:30. It is about 6:30 now and I'm waiting for a bus, or a rail replacement bus, because I need to get to the correct train station. So I took a little train real quick to the next station, and then now I'm just waiting for the bus to take me to another station, and then I get on the train to Glass House Mountains. So anyway, that's what's up. I will vlog a little bit later when I get there and talk a little bit more, but just wanted to intro this vlog and say welcome, and I'm glad you're here. So anyway, let's have a fun day and let's go hiking and explore some nature. Okay, so I am here in I don't know. Sorry. So I am going to a cafe real quick because I want to see if I can get another bottle of water. If not, I guess I'll have to conserve. I didn't think it's about getting another bottle of water for this, but anyway, so there are a few different stations you can get off on to get to the Glass House Mountains. Of course, there is the station that's literally called Glass House Mountains, but I got off at this station because it's a little closer to some of the trails that I personally want to do that are a little bit longer. So it's kind of eerie though, because I'm like the only person. I guess there is someone walking back there now, but I was like the only person to get off the train, so that was a little weird. Oh look, how pretty. I was hoping the weather would be a little bit clearer because that's what the weather is saying, like my weather apps. But yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it does clear up. It's a little chilly, but not too bad. But yeah, I would love for it to clear up a bit so I can see the sun again. It's been a few days, probably closer to like 4 or 5, 6 days where I haven't really seen sun. But anyway, I'm gonna try to find this cafe, see if that bottle of water, at the very least, there's a public toilet across the street. I can go use that to go to the toilet. And then I will be off and hiking. But yeah, it's a bit of a long morning already, but hopefully it will be a good hiking experience. And the person so the reason why I'm here, I don't think I mentioned this, but I was actually suggested to come here last year from someone I met in, I want to say Byron Bay. But I already had my time in Brisbane pretty planned out, so I didn't have a chance to go, but I kept it on my Google map. And when I was coming back here, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna make it a priority to come out. So that's why I'm here. So thank you to the said person who suggested that. I appreciate it. At least I hope I do. So anyway, about to get to a main road here. Oh, look, there's finally a sidewalk. We're walking on the side without a sidewalk. But anyway, I will check in later. But yeah, let's have a good day and hopefully the sun decides to come out. if I can do this, but we're going to start hike. This might be my last hike of this trip. I'm not 100% sure. I am kind of like debating if I want to go to the Blue Mountains again or not. It's gonna be so cold, because by the time I get down there, it's gonna be like mid-July, so in a few weeks. And if it's already like this chilly, it's not cold, it's just chilly. But if it's already kind of like this here in Brisbane, it's gonna be pretty cold like near Sydney and outside of Sydney in the Blue Mountains. So we will see. I haven't decided. I would love to go back, but I'm just not sure if it's gonna be too cold, and just kind of, I don't want to ruin the experience that I had there last year, because I had such a good experience there. So I'm still debating on it. I do have like 5 or 6 days in Sydney, and honestly I could probably add one more day if I really wanted to, in order to do the Blue Mountains, even if I just did as a day trip versus like staying the night there. So we will see. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's definitely at least starting off pretty easy, which is kind of what I want, but we will see. Hopefully, I do hope it gets a little bit more challenging. But I was reading a blog. Sorry, I keep looking to see if there's something behind me, but I was reading a blog yesterday and actually today on the train, just kind of rereading it, because it talked about how to get here on public transit, even though my public transit was a little bit different, because of course I picked the 1 week when they're doing a lot of rail work here. So there's a lot of like rail replacement services, something like that. So I had to it just took a little bit more time, which was fine. But anyway, I basically am doing like what they did, and I think they said they walk 18 kilometers, which is like let's see, if a 10k 6, 20k is gonna be 12, or yeah, so 18, so they probably did about 10 and a half, 11 miles, something like that. So we'll see. That's pretty far, but we're just kind of taking it as it goes. Kind of know the various train schedules back, just kind of keeping that in mind. It is not even 9 a.m. yet. And then I don't think I mentioned this, so you're just getting everything, because we're just catching up, because I really haven't vlogged. I put in the Hostel World chat. So if you're not familiar, if you book a hostel on Hostel World, there's a chat feature that opens up like 2 weeks, 10 days before your trip. And so I just posted in there, I might want to go out on Thursday night. If anyone wants to go, I can create an Instagram group chat. So there's some people in the group chat, mostly guys, if I'm being honest. But so I might be going out tonight, but they're just super indecisive, so I'm not really sure. We'll see. So yeah, anyway, I'm just trying to get back at a decent time, so I have time to shower, get ready, make dinner, where I'm not rushing around. So anyway, that's the plan. We're gonna enjoy today, because I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and again, we're gonna hope that the sun comes out. But I'm just rambling. Let's get on with the video. Insert voiceover here. I didn't specifically really tell you where I went, but I went to the Mount Beerburnham section of the Glasshouse Mountains, and I went on the Soldier Settlers Trail. And as you can see, it wasn't the most technical, and it actually was a little bit boring. Maybe it would have been a little bit better if it was sunnier, the weather was a little bit nicer. Don't worry, it did get nicer later, but I still really actually enjoyed this, because in some ways I wanted a long hike, but not a super difficult hike, and this really fit the bill. And you still got some incredible views of the Glasshouse Mountains, so I definitely do recommend this. You can park, there is a car park near the starting point, or you can do like what I did and take the train, and then you just have to kind of walk from the train station up to the trailhead. But it is definitely worth it, and I highly recommend it. Do you see that? Might be blinding you, but the sun is out. Yay! I'm so happy to see the sun. I haven't seen her in a few days. But anyway, I saw some of the Glasshouse Mountains. You kind of still see them through the trees, but not really. I'm on a circuit right now, and then I'm kind of like doing a loop, and then I'm gonna go back. So I am currently at 4.19 miles. So yeah, I mean, it hasn't been a very difficult hike. I even hesitate to call it a hike, more of a nature walk, long nature walk, but yeah, it's been lovely. I'm glad I came out here. It's very pretty and it's not busy at all, partly maybe due to the weather and probably just due to the time of year because it is technically winter. But yeah, I really enjoyed it out here, so I'm going to continue to do so. So after I made my way back to the car park, kind of essentially, I went up to the summit. Now, it doesn't look like it, but it is steep going up. It's luckily on pavement, but it is very, very steep, so pack your endurance. But it does reward you with some fantastic views of the mountains. You can also kind of see Brisbane on a very clear day. Like when it started clearing up, you could actually start to see the city. So it was pretty cool, and I definitely recommend doing that as well. Then afterwards in the evening, a group of us from the Hostel World Chat went out and had a fun night out on the town. The next morning, I worked out at the hostel. Don't mind my terrible form on the bike. You couldn't really shift the bike seat, but anyway, then I went over to Brooki Bakehouse. I have been following her since, I don't know, maybe a couple years on YouTube, and I wanted to go to her bakehouse. It was good. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't like the best like cookies and such that I've ever had in my life, but it was, I would give it like a solid like 7.5 out of 10. Do recommend. Then I just kind of walked around. I went to my favorite place in the city, which is the Botanic Gardens. It's actually close to where I stayed last year, so that was fun, and I really enjoyed my afternoon in the park. Hello. I look tired, and I am tired, and I have lost my voice, but so we'll see how long I can chat. But I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts. So I'm still here in Brisbane. I'm actually in the Botanic Gardens. And I forgot how much I love Brisbane. I feel Brisbane is super underrated. I don't know. Maybe not. But I don't know. I just feel like with a lot of backpackers and travelers, they don't spend a whole lot of time in Brisbane. And I really like it here. Like, honestly. I'm kind of sad to be leaving tomorrow. I thought 4 nights was going to be enough. But it isn't, because the first day, so let's see, I arrived on Tuesday, and then I just worked, and then Wednesday the weather was crap, so I just worked, and then yesterday I went to the Glasshouse Mountains, as you saw, and then I went out, which is why I don't have a voice, and then today I just kind of had like a leisurely day and just kind of walked around. And then I leave tomorrow to go to Byron, which I do love Byron Bay, but I don't know. I kind of wish I had decided. Oh, it's a bird. It's a bird. Can you see the bird? Can you see the bird? Anyway, but yeah, I'm excited to go to Byron, but I'm just kind of sad to be leaving here. And I feel like the vlog here has kind of sucked, but sometimes I feel like when my vlogs suck, it's because I'm like out living and I'm not really pulling out like my phone or my camera to record. I'm just kind of more in the moment. So like from a memory standpoint in my real life, I mean, this is real life, but I don't know. But I just feel like I'm more in the moment, so versus pulling out a camera. So it kind of sucks I don't have it on video to look back on, but I guess I have the memories in my head. But what I also wanted to talk about excuse me, what I also wanted to talk about is I have like not even 3 weeks left. I'm under the 3-week mark, and it's that time of the trip when I start to panic, and it might just be too that I'm really tired, and you know, again, I went out, so I wouldn't say I'm hungover, but you know, I could use some sleep. But so I don't know if it's just the lack of sleep or what, but I'm at the point where I'm kind of panicking and I don't want to go home, because I do love it here so much. Like, I know realistically I have to go home, but I just, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say like Australia is absolutely like my 100% favorite country, but I think it's a country that, like, I would love to live here, but I know there's also a lot of, you know, social issues and such going on, and housing crisis and all that. But like, I don't know, I really don't want to go home. So then, like, the panic starts. Like, I started like looking at visa options, and you know, I'm still so mad that you know, I couldn't do the working holiday visa, because by the time I learned about it like really close to when I was 30. So I really could have only done it in 2020, and obviously that didn't happen. So I kind of missed out on that to like stay here for a year. And yeah, sure, I could like do visa runs every 3 months, you know, with this visa that I'm on. But again, realistically, I don't think it makes sense. Like, I think it makes more sense to go like the work sponsorship route, which is very difficult, or the marriage route, which isn't gonna happen, knowing my luck. So yeah, I don't know, I just don't want to go home, because I just feel, I don't know, I just struggle like going home, because I'm just rambling, so you can like totally skip through this, but I just struggle going home too, because I feel like me at my age, so I'm 34, me at 34 is a very different 34 than like my peers, and when I go home I feel like very self-conscious about that. When I travel, like, I'm still like a little bit self-conscious, because, you know, I meet people who are a lot younger than me, but it's not as big of a deal. Like, I don't think about it as much, but then when I'm home I just think about it, and I'm like, oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, you know, I'm not acting my age. So yeah, I don't know, I don't really know where I'm going with this. Yeah, I'm trying to enjoy my last few weeks in Australia, but I'm starting to find it difficult, because I'm thinking about going home. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff I have to do, and yeah, sure, like I have another trip like 9 weeks after I come back from this trip, but I don't know, I just, you know, there's like some places that you just feel very comfortable, and like you feel like it's kind of like where you should be. And I feel like there's a few places where I feel like it's very strongly like that's where I should be, and this country is one of them. And honestly, I think Brisbane is kind of, if I were to pick a city, I'd pick probably Brisbane, or Perth, but probably Brisbane. So anywho, those are my thoughts. They didn't make any sense. I was actually thinking about it earlier, and like what I wanted to say on video, and it was very well thought out, and then I get on camera and I can't really think it out. So anyway, that's it. I'm just gonna enjoy the Botanic Gardens, like one of my favorite places here in Brisbane, and then I'm gonna go to a night market thing that I didn't get to do last year. And yeah, and I go to Byron tomorrow, so there'll be a little bit more of this vlog, but probably not much more talking of me in front of the camera. So anyway, that's it. I will see you all later. After spending a couple hours in the Botanic Gardens, I walked and took a ferry over to Eat Street Northshore, and it's pretty much this outdoor entertainment and food hall sort of deal, and it's really cool. I didn't get to go last year, so it is open when you are there. I believe it's like Thursday through Sunday. Definitely recommend it, because it is so much fun. There's so many food options, and you will have a great time. But that's gonna be it for my Brisbane vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. The Australia series is winding down. I have a few more stops, but you definitely don't want to miss them. So I will catch you all in the next video, and as always, remember to wander far and wander often.